Astrid follow her heart. You can't tell her what to do.
If those whites are
Only child, Boaty. Am I to throw her to the wolves?
You're hardly throwing her to the wolves. She just wants to see the world.
Talos guide you.
That's the last of them.
And if she decides... leave Iverstead? There's been talk amongst the gods. Your dragon. Such a thing. Sure.
I work with my mother. Sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun those days.
So, have you gotten Nettlebane back from those filthy hag ravens yet?
Thank you.
Oh, well, I honestly didn't expect you to come back. Of course, I'm glad you did. Now, I don't really want to touch that thing, though. Do you think you could handle the next steps? Eldergleam Sanctuary Grove is to the east of here. You can use Nettlebane to retrieve some of its sap.
Was I correct in hearing that you were traveling to the Grove of the Eldergleam? I am a traveler, a pilgrim. I follow the voice of Kinnereth wherever it can be heard. I've dreamed of seeing Eldergleam for years. Might I travel alongside you? I promise not to get in the way. I thank you for your kindness.
Looking for my husband, Nazim? Check the Jarl's backside. Usually where he stuffs himself these days.
Do you have the Eldergleam sap?
You don't look like a pilgrim. Why bother visiting Iverstead? Yes.
Come along, no more stops. We need to find our way to Solitude.
Why are we even going to a wedding at this
Don't bother me,
far-flung end of the
peasant.
Empire
I've had a long
anyway?
journey and paid too much coin on these gifts to be late to Vittoria's wedding. Indeed, if we ever get there. I told you, it's the wedding of Vittoria Vici, an extremely well-connected...
Why are we even going to a wedding at this... far-flung end of the Empire anyway?
I told you, it's the wedding of Vittoria Vici.
You're no match for me.
There's been word of some trouble nearby. I probably shouldn't tell everyone who asks. This is important business, you know. No, I think I got this one. Thanks, though. What? There's been word of some... I probably shouldn't tell everyone who asks. Someone's gonna get hurt, all right. There's been word of some trouble. I probably shouldn't tell everyone who asks. You want to pay me to do my job? Fine. I'll mark the location on your map. Just make sure you take care of whatever's going on there. It's my name on the line. Now I have some time to kill.
Right. Yes?
Yeah. Huh?
Quite like that.
Hello there, friend. You come to enjoy the sights and sounds of this beautiful sanctuary as I have? truly remarkable, isn't it?
Praise Kinnereth for allowing... You are in Eldergleam Sanctuary. Yes, my friend. Though no one has been able to get... As you can see, Eldergleam's roots are... Though, believe it or not, there are rumors of a weapon that even Eldergleam herself would lift her roots. The rumors were true. I beg of you, don't harm the tree. Nothing good can come of it. You don't know what you're dealing with. There will be consequences if you harm that tree. Leave this place. You're not welcome here anymore.
I can almost hear its heart.
Hey, look, a cave. Wonder what's inside. I'm right behind you. I am at your command. Lead on.
Be careful!
Do you have the Elder Gleam sap? Wonderful. I'll use it to repair the tree. Thank you so much for all your help. I'll gladly share my knowledge with you. Indeed, the goddesses. After all, it is somewhat. When the wounded is more of this, I wish only an end to the fighting, so that I can tend to the temple once more. Grace of Kinnereth be with you.
Looking for my husband, Nazim? Check the Jarl's backside. That's usually where he stuffs himself these days.
May we truly reach enlightenment! We...
I can take you. Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. First time to Solitude? Beautiful old city. Capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you'll... I can take you to... Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Oh, steady on. Need a ride? I can take you... Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Sun feels good, huh?
Best offense is a good defense, am I right?
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Ever been to Windhelm? Oldest city in Skyrim by some accounts. They say the big old palace there was built by...
The Imperials think us all lawless beasts. I'm proof of their ignorance. What do you need? Staying safe, I hope?
The cruel seas have been... If I... Yeah. Hmm? You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are. What do you think you're doing? Victory is yours. I submit.
I'm staying out of this. You can't win this! Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave? You've come to the wrong city, then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking, unworthy of one such as you. Nothing new there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us, but Rolf is the worst by far. He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer, that one. And it isn't just... In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their bullying.
Then it's true, what everyone is saying. That Aventus Aretino is doing the Black Sacrament, trying to summon the Dark Brotherhood?
Oh, Grimvar. Always with the nonsense. No, of course not. Those are just tales.
Fine, then I'll invite him out to play. He lives right there. I'm going to knock on his door.
No, child, wait! That boy, that house, they are cursed.
Ha! Then I'm right, I knew it! He's trying to have somebody killed.
All right, I won't deny it, child. What you heard is true. But Aventus Aretino walks a dark path. His actions can lead only to ruin. Now, enough. We will speak no more of this. I am the only friend you need. I try to keep Grimvar safe, but these are dangerous times.
Do you know my father? He's really important. His name is Torsten Krulsey. He's really rich, because he owns a farm called Hollyfrost. He told me once that he wanted me to grow up and be a sailor, because that's where all our family names come from. But I don't want to be a sailor or a farmer. I want to be a warrior! The strongest one ever! Alright then. So very tired. Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. Die, Grelod, die! Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. So very tired. sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. Please, how long must I do this? I keep praying, Night Mother. Why won't you answer me? Sweet mother, send your child unto me for the sins of the... You've come at last! I knew you would! It worked! I knew you'd come, I just knew it! I did the Black Sacrament over and over with the body and the things, and then you came, an assassin from the Dark Brotherhood. You don't have to say anything. There's no need. You're here, so I know you'll accept my contract. My mother, she died. I'm all alone now. So they sent me to that terrible orphanage in Riften, Honor Hall. The headmistress is an evil, cruel woman. They call her Grella the Kind, but she's not kind. She's terrible to all of us. So I ran away and came home and performed the Black Sacrament. Now you're here, and you could kill Grella the Kind. Please hurry. To be honest, I'm kind of lonely here. As much as I hated getting sent to Honor Hall, I really miss my friends there. Please don't kill Constance Michelle. She really is kind. Please hurry. To be honest, I'm kind of lonely here. As much as I hated getting sent to Honor Hall, I really miss my friends. It's Honor Hall Orphanage in Riften. Please don't kill Constance Michelle. She really is kind. Please hurry. To be honest, I'm kind of lonely here. As much as I hated getting sent to Honor Hall, I really miss my friends there. She got sick last winter when the snows came, and she never got better. Not all year. One night, she fell asleep and never woke up. So now I'm all alone, and the Jarl said I have to go in an Honor Hall orphanage. It's not fair! I have a family heirloom you can have. Supposed to be sort of valuable. I hope that's all right. I've never been more sure about anything in my entire life. Someone like Broa doesn't deserve to live one more day. She's a monster! I've never been more sure about anything in my entire life. Someone like Broa doesn't deserve to live one more day. She's a monster! Please hurry. To be honest, I'm kind of lonely here. As much as I...
I can take you to... Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. If you've never been to Riften, be sure to visit the Blackbriar Meadery. A few mugs of that, and you'll forget all...
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax. For the privilege. If you want in, you need to cooperate.
Got your back. Sworn to carry your burdens. Let's get going then.
Take my advice. Don't listen to that
Hold
talk of the
there.
face sculptor down
Before I
in the
let you
flag.
into Riften,
Face butcher
you
is
need to
more
pay
like
the
it from what
visitor's
I've heard.
tax. For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter? I think you'd be a little smarter than that. All right, keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate.
It's really dead.
Who in the name of Azura are you? Watch yourself out there. I'll take everything away from you.
I had another run-in with the Thieves Guild.
Be careful, Mule. The Thieves
You're a
Guild
stranger
has
here
Maven
too, huh?
Blackbriar at her back. One snap of her fingers and you could end up in Riften jail. Or worse.
They represent the reason I'm here. I can't just ignore them, Eren.
I know. I just don't want you to leave. You're the only good thing that's happened to this city in a long time.
Visitors like us are rare in this part of Skyrim.
I've never seen Mule this upset about anything. The city really gets to
Yeah? To call it a... They're the... What do you think? To call it a guild is ridiculous. How can people who would betray one another over a gold coin be considered part of an association? They're the worst kind. Even the Dark Brotherhood abides by a strict set of rules and tradition. These thieves are just rabble. What do you think? You know, I'm beginning to respect you. Other than Eren, you seem to be the only other person I've met I might be able to trust. Since we share the same opinion of them, let me warn you that they're recruiting others to join their guild, and you should be cautious. I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between. Many years ago, I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities end. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust. I've been adventuring across Tamriel. My travels have taken me from many years. You and I, you see, Riften is my great beast. It's been difficult. I've taken the burdens of this city's problems upon myself, and I keep running into impossible obstacles. Corruption, lies, and deceit are the order of the day here. If it wasn't for Eren, The young man who saved my life, I think I'd already have given up long ago. It was Eren who found me dying outside of a Dwemer ruin. If he hadn't brought me here and nursed me back to health, I would have died. When my strength returned and he told me about the problems plaguing Riften, I decided fate brought me here for a reason, so I stayed. Maven Blackbriar, the matriarch of the family, represents everything that's wrong with this city. She's bribed countless officials, has friends back in the Imperial City, and freely associates with the Thieves Guild. I've tried everything I can to protect Riften's citizens from her family, but to no avail. Well, there is Ingun Blackbriar, Maven's daughter. Strange girl. She likes to spend time down in Elgrim's elixirs working on her alchemy. Then you have Hemming, Maven's son. Spoiled brat and heir to her empire. He follows her word like a loyal dog follows its master. And finally, Sibi, the worst of all of them. He's in Riften jail for murder. Safe travels.
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble? Yeah? Well, I got news for you. There's nothing to see here. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some stranger sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you. Then you're stupider than you look. You better watch your ass around here.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you... the money, you said you'd pay it back on time for double the usual fee.
My food is the best.
Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you carry, hey lad? I'm saying you've got the coin, but you didn't earn a septim of it honestly. I can tell. It's all about sizing up your mark, lad. The way they walk, what they're wearing. It's a dead giveaway. Oh, but that's where you're wrong, lad. Wealth is my business. Maybe you'd like a taste. I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And in my line of work, extra hands are well paid. Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing. Sorry. I usually have a nose for this kind of thing. Never mind then, lad. If you change your mind, come find me.
Those who shirk their duties will get an extra beating. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Squirrel.
And one more thing. I will hear no more talk of adoptions. None of you riffraff is getting adopted, ever. Nobody needs you. Nobody wants you.
It's Grelin! Someone has killed Grelin!
Enough!
Hooray! Grelin the kind is dead. When Aventus escaped, Grelin got meaner than ever. Yay! I really thought she was going to kill
really
one of us.
did it!
Guess
he
not.
got the Dark Brotherhood to kill old Krellin.
Hurrah! Hurrah! Hooray! We love you, Dark Brotherhood!
Those who shirk their duties will get an extra beating. Do I make myself clear?
Yes,
Krellin.
And one more thing. I will hear no more talk of adoptions. None of you riffraff is getting adopted, ever. Nobody needs you. Nobody wants you. That, my darlings, is why you're here. Why you will always be here. Until the day you come of age and get thrown into that wide, horrible world.
Now, do something. It's Krellin. Someone has killed Krellin.
That, my darlings, is why you're here. Why you will always be here. Until the day you come of age and get thrown into that wide, horrible world. Now, what do you all say?
We love you, Krellin. Thank you for your kindness.
That's better. Now scurry off, my little gutter snipes. What do you want? You have no business being in here. What do you want? You have no business being in here. Constance!
Yes, Grilla.
The stores are running low. We'll need to water down the milk again. Besides, we don't want the little darlings getting fat.
Please just let me handle it. It's not a problem.
I'm really afraid of Krellin. When Aventus escaped, she was so mad. I got double the beatings that day.
I do hope Mommy and Father come to get me soon. Ever since that Aventus boy left, Krellin has been so angry. Please, mister, you gotta get me out of here. Ever since Aventus left, Krellin's been even... It's too bad the orphanage ain't letting... I ain't afraid of the old hag. Still. I wish Constance was in charge. She treats us real good. Constance. Sometimes she gives me little snacks, which is good, because we only get but one meal. Late, too, in the afternoon. I'm a growing boy. I need as much food as I can get. Bye.
I'm strong. I hate her. Everyone hates her. She's the meanest. Constance tries to stop her, and is real good to us, but it's never enough. Bye.
My parents dropped me off here a year ago, but they're coming back to
You
get me.
really shouldn't be here.
They said so.
Sadly, yes. Even the townsfolk have taken to calling her Grelod the Kind. Her very existence has become something of a running joke. Grelod runs this orphanage because she's old and set in her ways and doesn't know any other life. These children need love and comfort. I try, but I'm sorry. You should go. The children aren't up for adoption, and it's cruel to get their hopes up. Besides, Grelod hates visitors. I'm sorry, no. Grelod is the headmistress here, and she's decided not to allow any adoptions right now. I wish things were otherwise. All of these children deserve a better home, but there's nothing I can do. I'm sorry, but the children aren't up for adoption right now. You should go. My only concern is for the children. The darlings have no one else. There's nothing else.
Come to get yourself a kid? You're out of
What do you
luck.
want? You have no
Right,
business
Krellin
being in here.
must get adopted. Especially not since
You've
Aventus
taken
took
up
off.
enough of my time. Now leave. Aretino? Why, that little bastard. You tell him I'm coming for him, and when I find him, it'll be the beating of his miserable life.
I cannot best you!
What are you staring at, you worthless piece of gutter trash? I simply must start locking the doors again. Think you can intimidate me? In my own orphan? You don't. You're trying to frighten? What do you want? You have no business being in here. The what? Why, how dare you? I will not be intimidated in my own orphanage. Get out! Get out this instant!
Grelod? Murdered? Here? I need air. You, get out of here! Get out! Ah!
The what? Why, how dare you? I will not be in...
Just leave here! Leave us alone! Yours! I submit!
Well, Grelod the Kind. Is she, you know... Aha! I knew you could do it. I just knew it. I knew the Dark Brotherhood would save me. Here, just like I promised. This should fetch you a nice price. Thank you. Thank you again. I'll go back to the orphanage in a while. I'll give them time to, you know, clean up the... I'm going to be an assassin. That way I can help lots of children, just like you.
Glad to see you finally came to your senses. Ready to make some call.
This war has created so many orphans. I can't believe... Why, yes. Yes, of course. What a wonderful surprise. First, I'll need to ask you a few questions. Your name? What do you do for a living? What? If you aren't going to be... Wait. Sure, you're serious. Well, all right then. Where will your child be living? Look, let's be realistic. You're an adventurer. It's not exactly a safe or reliable profession. I need to be sure your child will have a safe... Show me that you can support a child. Buy a house. Furnish it. Then come back, and we'll talk.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Yeah, got this note. Don't know. Creepy fella. Black robe. Couldn't see his face. Paid me a pretty sum to get that into your hands, though. Looks like that's it. Got to go. Nope. Sorry.
My husband, Bearsea, will be the death of me. He spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about himself.
People of Riften, heed my words.
I don't have
The
any
return of
business
the
with
dragons
you.
is not
Get
mere
out of my
coincidence.
If you've got the coin, you're welcome here. Take a look. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. Come back and see us again.
Signs that Lady Mara is displeased with your constant inebriation. Put down your flagons filled with your vile liquids, and embrace the teachings of the Hand of Kind.
No, Mama. We talked about this. Talon, I don't have any business with you, so get out of my
come to
face.
some sort of an understanding. These people must be made aware of the chaos they've sown.
Enough, Marmal. We've all heard of the dragons and their return. There's no need to use them as an excuse to harass our...
Sleep well? Does it matter? You're warm, dry, and still very much alive. That's more than can be said for old Grelod, Half of Skyrim knows. Old hag gets butchered in her own orphanage. Things like that tend to get around. Oh, but don't misunderstand. I'm not criticizing. It was a good kill. Old Crone had it coming. And you saved a group of urchins to boot. But there is a slight, problem. You see, that little Aretino boy was looking for the Dark Brotherhood. For me and my associates. Grelod the Kind was, by all rights, a Dark Brotherhood contract. A kill that you stole. A kill you must repay. Well now, funny you should ask. If you turn around, you'll notice my guests. I've collected them from... well, that's not really important. The here and now. That's what matters. You see, there's a contract out on one of them, and that person can't leave this room alive. But, oh, which one? Go on. See if you can figure it out. Make your choice. Make your kill. I just want to observe. and admire. Am I to take your silence as acceptance? Then you know where we stand. Make your kill and we're square. Repayment of your debt is but a discreet knife thrust away.
Whoever this is, clearly we got off on the wrong foot. But no worries. This is not the first time I have been bagged and dragged. Varsha, at your service. Obtainer of goods, taker of lives, and defiler of daughters. Have you not heard of me? Perhaps I will have my people carve my name in your corpse as a reminder. Me? Are you serious? Fool, don't you get it? I live in the shadow of death every day. A knife in every doorway. A knocked arrow on every rooftop. If one of my enemies would not pay to have me killed, I would take it as a personal insult. Tell you what, you release me and I promise my associates...
What's happening? Get these things... None of your damn business who I am. If you're going to kill me, Esmara is my witness. If I didn't have this hood on right now, I would spit right in your face. Excuse me, what kind of question is that? I'm kneeling here with my hands bound and a sack over my head, and you have the gall to ask me that? What do you think, genius? I don't have time for this nonsense.
Oh, God, please, let me live. I can hear you talking out there. Please, let me go. I've done nothing to you. My name is Full-Time. I'm a soldier. Well, mercenary, really. You know, a sellsword. I've lived in Skyrim all my life. That's all. I'm a nobody, really. So, can't you just let me go? What? Oh, God. I don't want to die. Please, I don't know. I mean, I'm a soldier. I killed people when I was ordered to. Maybe there was sometimes I got carried away. But war is war, right? Nobody could blame me for that. Could they? Is this about that raid last week? I told Holgrim there was no honor in killing sleeping men, but he wouldn't listen. It wasn't my fault, I swear. I'm just a soldier. Please, oh please.
Well, well, aren't we the overachiever? 3 possibilities, 3 victims. Must have been one of them, right? So why take chances? Oh, no, no, no. Don't you understand? Guilt, innocence, right, wrong, irrelevant. What matters is, of course, I would like in the sun when question. I'll see you at. Well, well, aren't we the overachiever? 3 possibilities, 3 victims. Must have been one of them, right? So why take chances? When most would speak, you listen. You think. You understand that the only thing that matters is you following my orders. To kill. Of course. And you've repaid your debt in full. Here's the key to the shack. But why stop here? I say we take our relationship to the next level. I would like to officially extend to you an invitation to join my family, the Dark Brotherhood. In the southwest reaches of Skyrim, in the Pine Forest, you'll find the entrance to our sanctuary. It's just beneath the road, hidden from view. When questioned by the Black Door, answer with the correct passphrase, "Silence, my brother." Then you're in, and your new life begins. I'll see you at home. Remember, the sanctuary is in the southern Pine Forest, just beneath the road and away from prying eyes. Remember, the sanctuary is in the southern Pine Forest, just beneath the road and away from prying eyes. Where'd you come from? Remember, the sanctuary is in the southern Pine Forest, just beneath the road and away from prying eyes. Remember, sanctuary is in... Remember, the sanctuary is in the...
I'm right behind you. I am at your command. You lead, I'll follow.
We can never rest easy, for Balgraf's enemies will not. I've got my eyes on you.
I might just be a servant among lords, but don't think for a moment I don't take my duties as seriously as the Jarl himself takes his.
I serve Jarl. Splendid. There's a house available. Very well. Just let me know when you're ready to purchase the house. Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
I've got your back. How can I serve you, my Thane? You lead on.
You shouldn't leave weapons laying around. Someone could get hurt. If I see you doing it again, that someone will be you. Have I made myself clear? No? Do you care about rotting away for a month in a cell? Ah, but nobody wants that, right? Painful for you, annoying for me. So, you pay my fine, and you walk away. Is that so? Well then, I'll have to charge you with disturbing the Jarl's peace. Wait, I know you. There's no mistake. You're a wanted man, and it's time to pay for your crimes. Oh, forgive me. We'll look the other way this time. But even the Jarl's influence has its limits. Be more careful. You shouldn't leave weapons laying around. Someone could get hurt. Have I made myself clear? See that it doesn't happen again. a murder over in Riften. Some old lady who... It's an orphanage. Those poor children... Must be heartbroken.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. There's a new lady in charge of the orphanage in Riften. She asked me to hand out these notices to everyone I met. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
It's really great we're friends. I was hoping to find some way to thank you. I hope this does the trick.
I wanted you to have the... Thank you so much for taking care of those thieves. The Riverwood trader... Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. All right, then.
Still here. I am at your command. Lead on.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. It's almost getting downright hot now.
I mostly deal with petty thievery. Rules. Been too long since we had a good bandit raid.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Oh, steady on.
spare a coin for a poor old...
These vampires are becoming a real menace.
Terrible and powerful Talos, we, your unworthy servant, give praise for all...
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. Nice weather for a ride. Hope it lasts.
Ah, at last. I hope you found the place all right. Well, what happens now is you start your new life in the Dark Brotherhood. You're part of the family, after all. This, as you can see, is our sanctuary. You won't find a safer place in all of Skyrim. So get comfortable. Yes, the silence suits you. Gives you an air of mystery. Now, down to business. I'm arranging a job for you. But in the meantime, go talk to Nazir. He may have some smaller contracts to tide you over. Soon, the Night Mother will arrive. And things around here are sure to get even more interesting. Ah, but one last thing. A welcome home present. The armor of the Dark Brotherhood. May it serve you well in all your endeavors. This sanctuary has been my entire life since I was a young woman. That's when I first discovered my, shall we call it, aptitude for elimination. I had an uncle, you see. He made certain unwanted advances. So I killed him, and liked it. Then I killed again, and liked it even more. And so on. I was recruited by the Dark Brotherhood, and have been here ever since. I met my husband, Armbjorn, rose to leadership, and now, here we are. Used to be the Dark Brotherhood was bound by 5 tenets, but we stopped following those years ago. All those rules, all that discipline, and look where the Dark Brotherhood ended up. We're the last of our kind, and we live the way we see fit. Bottom line, respect your family. Do that, and everything else will fall into place. Try not to, but I do realize it's sometimes not that easy. You may want to make a statement, or a contract may require a public killing. Murder is obviously a very serious crime, and a very high bounty will be put on your head in the hold where the act was committed. You can run, obviously, but you'll still have a price on your head. If a guard attacks, you can attempt to yield by sheathing your weapon. If the guard accepts, you can serve your time in a cell or pay your bounty. We've all gone through it. We do what we must to survive. But there is another option. Some members of the Thieves' Guild in Riften can get their bounties erased for a price. Something to think about. They used to come from the Night Mother. Potential clients would perform the Black Sacrament. The Night Mother would communicate this to the listener, who would then dispatch a speaker to arrange the contract with the client. But that was a long time ago. There hasn't been a listener in years. Not since Cyrodiil was overrun in the war with the Thalmor. But people don't know that, so they still perform the ritual. And we eventually hear about it. When someone wants us, we find out. The unholy matron, the shrouded lady, the mistress of the void, she goes by many names. Ages past, Sithis gave a woman 5 children. She killed them to win his favor, thus becoming the Night Mother. If you believe that sort of thing. Today, she's a skeleton. An ancient corpse. But more importantly, a corpse that's been brought to this sanctuary by her keeper. Yes. A few months ago, I received word from the Night Mother's keeper that he had arrived in Skyrim from Cyrodiil. The Night Mother's crypt in Bravil was destroyed, a result of the chaos caused by the war with the Thalmor. That forced a relocation. I don't know where the keeper has been these past few months, but I recently received another letter. He's bringing the Night Mother here. Soon. Be sure and introduce yourself to your new family members. They're all very eager to meet you. I'm afraid I don't have a primary contract you yet.
Again. Do the part where he tries to buy you some candy.
Okay, wait. Here we go. Oh, you're such a pretty little girl. Would the sweetie like a sweetie? Oh yes, how about some chocolate? Oh yes, please, kind sir. My mama and papa left me all alone, and I'm so very hungry. I know a shortcut to the candy shop. Through this alley. Oh yeah, very good, very good. My, it's dark down here. Oh, but you're so beautiful. Such a lovely smile. Your teeth! No!
Oh, Babette, but you are so wicked.
What about you, Festus? How did that last contract turn out?
Oh, yes. Please, old man. Regale us with your tales of wizardry.
Ah, the young and stupid. Always mocking the experienced and brilliant. My contract went very well, I'll have you know. Tried a new spell. Little something I've been working on in my spare time. Came this close to turning that priest inside out. Damned messy.
And what of your latest, Arnbjorn? Something about a Khajiit. Merchant, was it?
Oh, a big doggy chasing a little kitty. How adorable.
I am not adorable. It was not funny, and he wasn't a merchant. He was a Khajiit monk, a master of the Whispering Fang style. He's dead, and I have a new
So, you're the newest member of our dwindling, dysfunctional little family. I've heard quite a bit about you. Ah, going for the mysterious and brooding thing, huh? That may work for your targets, but you'll find I'm not so easily impressed. Did she now? Well, as it turns out, there are a few lingering contracts we haven't had the chance to complete just yet. And more, dribbling in from time to time. I'll assign them to you as they become available, to be completed at your leisure. It is. These aren't particularly glamorous assassinations, I'll be honest. Don't pay much either. But they'll keep you busy. Just do them as you're able. There's no real time limit. The targets aren't going anywhere. You can turn each one in as it's completed, or wait and turn in the whole group when all the targets have been eliminated. Whichever works for you. Well then, let's get started. I've got 3 available right now. Your targets are the beggar Narfi, an ex-miller named Enodius Papias, and Baytild, a mine boss. When you've completed all those, we'll see if I might have some more. Good luck, and try not to get yourself killed.
Well, well, it's raw meat. Oh, my beautiful wife has told me all about you. Let me guess. Astrid failed to mention I'm her husband? She has a tendency to do that. Doesn't want the others thinking she plays favorites. Look, if you're trying to get to know me, don't. I don't like you, and I never will. It's nothing personal. My wife trusts you, and I trust her judgment. So you can't be all bad. Here's all you need to know. I'm a werewolf. I like killing things. I love Astrid. I hate annoying people. And the color blue gives me a headache. Stay...
New brother. may I offer my most sincere welcome to our family.
There you are. Astrid's told me all about you. Heard you the old choose your victim gad with you. Ah, I love that one.
Does death not come to us all? Need something? What a curious... In fact, I'm a woman of refined yet simple tastes.
Don't let my appearance... Ah, so you're an alchemist then. It's
Right
been
then.
quite a boon, looking like a child. I'm just a little girl. The Dark Brotherhood killed my mama and papa, and then they took me captive. Please, please help me. Rather convincing, don't you think? In truth, I'm no more a little girl than you are. I was once, of course, 300 years ago. Vampirism tends to keep one remarkably fresh. I'm just... In truth, I'm no more a little girl than you are. I was once, of course, 300 years ago. Vampirism tends to keep
Death
one
is but the
remarkably
Yes, you're the
fresh.
new family member. Let's make this easy. Consider me the cranky old uncle nobody talks to. You go your way, I'll go mine. I like to say I was born with a wand in my hand. Well, not literally. You could see how painful that would have been for Mother. But I was a prodigy, casting simple spells by 1, completing complex incantations by 3, resurrecting corpses by 7. Ha! When I was 13, I accidentally burned down the family home. Bit of lightning gone awry. Oh, but soon after, I mastered my gifts completely. I went on to teach at the college. Left after 2 years. Too simple, too safe. None of them truly understood the glory of the Destruction School. Stay safe.
In the Dark Brotherhood, I found acceptance, love, and my life's true purpose.